Hi and welcome to Secret Sounds from 2014, and we're here in Edinburgh's Chambers Street Museum. We're here at the Edinburgh's Chambers Street Museum for the Scotland exhibition, which is a load of musicians and artists playing at 9 different locations. And behind me are a load of people waiting to see what happens on the Wheel of Destiny.
We've got Highland, which appears to be at the presented by the Cayley Place at Ullapool, Assembly Checkpoint, Bristol Place.
Yes. And what were you looking forward to seeing today? Is there anyone in particular you're hoping to see?
Just sort of here for the crack, in order to see what would happen, where we might end up.
Okay. Well, do you think there'll be some dancing at the Cayley stage?
Definitely going to get the dance on. I've got my caffeine. I'm like ramping up, ready for a New Year's Day.
And what are you here for today?
Hogmanay. Yesterday.
You're here for the Scotland's exhibition thing. Who are you wanting to see most?
We haven't read it yet.
We haven't read it just yet. Seeing where it takes us.
Okay.
We want to see some art things, I think. But
Have you been to Edinburgh before for Hogmanay, or?
I came last year, but it's their first year.
Yeah. So how are you finding this year from last year? Are you enjoying it?
It's good, yeah. I think I prefer it this year.
We're here with Martin from Lao. Can you tell us a bit about what you're doing today?
Yeah, we're putting together the inside of our musical mind and trying to make that into a building. So we were asked to present something for New Year's Day, and so we've gathered some people that we love the music of very much, and we've also tried to build a kind of visual atmosphere that's maybe slightly trippy and a nice kind of mellow New Year's Day. I don't think anyone wants to too banging a New Year's Day afternoon, so we're trying to kind of put forward what we think is a nice chilled out afternoon with a bit of traditional music and a bit of experimental music.
So how does this differ from last year? Because I actually saw you on stage last year. I'm sure it was Frederick Street, the Scottish stage.
It was, yes, that was a kind of straight ahead Lao gig, if you like. So, and that's a very different crowd. Obviously, that was 10:30 on New Year's Eve or something like that. And people are up for it at that point. So that was pretty banging. And I think a lot of the people that are here this afternoon have probably been and had a night like that last night. So, trying to find something that is a little bit mellower, but also that presents, especially in Edinburgh, there's an amazing scene of quite twisted traditional music and folk music, and the chance to present a little bit of that to the thousands of people that are visiting Edinburgh today seemed like a great thing to do.
Folk music's becoming more popular in Scotland. How can you describe how that affects you and affects other musicians and the younger generation as well?
I think it's amazing. I moved up to Scotland 10 years ago from England, and I was amazed then how popular it was, and it's getting more and more popular all the time. I think that there are very broad-minded programmers here, so things like Celtic Connections and the fact that there's always folk music in the Hogmanay show, and I think that's great. I think it's really great that Scotland is so proud of its folk music and so prepared to put it out on show. And that really helps. It makes people, you see it on the telly, and that's great. That doesn't really happen a lot in other countries, and that's a brilliant thing, and that makes people think, yeah, it's cool, and that's helpful for everyone.
So what were you guys doing last night? Were you resting or were you partying?
I had quite a mellow night in, and I don't regret it. Tonight might be less mellow when we finish packing up here.
Have you got any New Year's resolutions that you want to share with us?
I'm going to get 1.5 inches taller by August, not even by the end of the year.
And how do you think you'll manage that?
Willpower.
And we're back here at the Chambers Street Museum in Edinburgh, where we're signing off for the 2014 Hogmanay report. And thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed all the footage, and thanks to all the team and everyone who's helped us along the way. And now we're going to enjoy the party that's going to happen downstairs, which is a ceilidh. And next up is the Free for All Festival, which Secret Sounds will be filming in Cardiff.